Hello everyone, welcome to stream. It has been a while since I've done a solo stream. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. Also, please let me know how my volume is. I did change a bunch of things in my OBS and I'm hoping I sound okay. Hold on, let me go listen to my own stream real quick. I think it sounds okay. Why does it say that I'm muted though? How's the music sound, y'all? Hold on, let me fix the button that says I'm muted. There we go. There we go. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good day. We're doing a little impromptu Zelda stream because I want to. Smile. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to say right now. I don't know. It's been a while. I have a few things I want to announce. Well, not announce, but I want to remind y'all of. But I'll do that a little later. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say. I'm sleepy. I'm on my second coffee of the day and I'm still sleepy. Wiggle wiggle. Anyways. Let's get right into the Zelda. Let me just make sure my controller is working. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Are you connected? Yes. All right, well, let's switch scenes. My mic is being kind of weird with the lights on it. I know that's a weird thing to say, but there are lights on my mic. I like this mic. Alright, let's unmute the game and pause my tunes. And try to remember how to play this. Oh, let me turn my lighting on too. There we go. Are my expressions working? Yes. I don't know why I laughed like that. Okay. Are we ready to game? I might have to adjust volume on the fly. Yeah, I had to change some settings with like sound and stuff. I went through and I cleared out a bunch of OBS plugins that I wasn't using because I had too many. And I thought that might be what's slowing down my OBS. It's a very real possibility. So now I can't do a couple things, like zoom in on my cursor. But that's okay because I want a faster OBS. And yes, this game always takes this long to load. Oh, I forgot to send the randomizer command. If you want to check out this randomizer, there are all the links to the person who made it. It's really awesome. And you should play it. Oh, why is it so dark? I need to adjust my mic. Hold on, it's too high and I can't see like half of my screen. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh! I have the worst weapons right now. Oh, wrong button. Oh my god. This is not gonna go well. Oh geez. Okay. Oh, I have the maracas. We gotta go. Why does my model keep freezing? We gotta go to like Kakariko or something for that. Oh god, it's so dark. Bro, we ain't even off the plateau yet. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we have to go to that one. That sucks. Why does my model keep freezing? Please stop doing that. I never remember how to get to that one. Hold on, give me my map again. We're gonna go here. It's so scary looking. It's so dark. If my model keeps being weird, I might switch to my PNG or something. The last time I streamed this with my 2D model, it was okay though, so. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's freezing. It's when it's loading that my model freezes. That makes sense. Oh my god, it's so dark. Okay, I gotta remember the controls. Oh my god, I still only have 3 hearts. That's mean. It probably gave me a bunch and then took them away. Oh, yippee! I don't know what's going on in the game right now. Oh, we lagging. I don't know what's spawning where. I don't know what the heavens is going on. I can't care. Hello? Oh, it's Alphos. What was that explosion? There's a beetle right here. Hey, we got a beetle. Or beetle. Okay, so we gotta go... I wonder if I can get up here. Oh, wait. What? Bro. No, that's just not fair. Now everything is... encoding overload. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna switch to my PNG. Give me 1 minute. Let me check on stream. Yeah, my OBS is having some issues. Okay, we're going to close VTube Studio. Farewell. And we are going to quickly hop into a Discord call. Where the hell did I put this server or this channel? Hold on. This is a private channel, right? Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. No randos can just hop in. Okay. Models. Oh, I didn't know I had an animation like that. That's fun. I don't think I've used this PNG on my main stream yet. Mainstream. Whoa. Okay. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about the silence while I fixed my model. Hopefully it's better now. Okay, this is... What the fuck is... Where am I? Hello? Hello? Okay, well... Well, I guess I died. I'm not even sure what just happened there. I guess I'll count that as a death. Kinda not fair, but okay. Okay, randomizer. Wowdy, Dano. You're just in time. I just died. Wow. Wow. What the fuck is this then? What is that? Also, welcome, Dano. I hope... What am I taking? Oh. I hope you're having... I think my game is broken. Fucking MISSINGNO in Breath of the Wild. What on earth is going on? I think my game is a little bit broken. Can I climb this? Why it look like that? I'm going up. Are we going up the MISSINGNO?
What the fuck?
My wife just came in to see I broke the game real bad. Yeah, something happened.
What did you do?
I don't know. I think it was because Lionels can't spawn anymore. Oh, hello.
What?
Are you okay? He's tripping over shit. I'm gonna restart my Nintendo Switch. I'm not even gonna save the game. I know. Hi, Macho Wife. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. But hold on. I'm gonna put some tunes on, and we're gonna switch scenes while I restart my Nintendo Switch. Boop. Oh, I'm not on this scene. Hold on. Whoop, there I am. Are you good over there? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Nintendo Switch. I'm just gonna restart it. But yeah, welcome, Dano. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the game breaking. I'm using my PNG because it was very laggy. Classic IT move, you're so right. Should have gone to college for IT. My wife just said, don't do that to yourself. Okay, start the game. But yeah, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. I should have made this model blink. I'm kind of staring. That's okay though. Hi Iris, welcome. That's a big ass emote. Stare. How are y'all doing today? Hi Iris, it's good to see you. Also, can you guys let me know how the volume is? I had to change a bunch of OBS things, so just let me know how like everything sounds. Okay. Doing alright, late start today. That's so fair. I had an early start today. I've been getting shit done. I'm gonna... Hold on, we're just gonna continue. I'm gonna switch scenes and we'll see how it looks. Okay, well, I can see it. That's good. I'm glad you're doing all right, though. That's good to hear. I'm doing okay today, too. Oh, I should pause the tunes. There's so much to do. Oh, big stretch. Come on. Oh, ow. You can do this. I believe in you. I think it sounds alright. Music may be low under your voice, but not in a bad way since you're talking. Okay, okay. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, is this still broken? Looks good. Yippee! Unit functional, having a hyperfixation moment. What are you hyperfixating on? Tell me. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Pathfinder? I'm sorry. Half joke. Ah, saving. Oh, that's okay. Your girlfriend loves Pathfinder? Nice. Where do I need to go? Oh, okay, I see it on my little map. Oh, it's right there. Oh, there's a bokoblin. There's so much lore. Yeah, there's too much for me. My brain cannot comprehend. What the fuck was that? Did anyone just see that? Oh, it's cold here. Shit, I forgot it gets cold. That brings your heat resist. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh, cold resistance. Let's go. What is that fucking... Am I being shot at? What on earth is that? It's not Warhammer 40k level of lore though. Lore. That's fair. I hope these fuckers aren't alive. Hello? No, I want to loot your bones. Oh. Frozen bass. Is that it? I'm greedy, I want more. Ooh, I hear a Lionel. I'm gonna turn the game up for you guys. The music hasn't started yet, so it's not too loud. Oh, I forgot I don't have motion controls because they're broke. Oh shit. Oh fuck. They're broken on my Nintendo Switch. How do I move these again? I'm used to Tears of the Kingdom. Do I just have to move my body? That sucks. My greaves! Am I being targeted? Why is my energy being sucked out of my body? What's all the red shit? Or is that the magnesis? Listen. Perfect. Magnesis lines? Okay. I hear a Lionel and I'm scared. Also, I don't have shoes on. Oh, my pants. Were my pants yoinked off of my body? That's bullshit. I don't have any pants now. Oh no! Oh. No, get out there. Fuck! Fuck my stupid baka life. Randomizer be like pantsless run? Real. Man, that was so unfortunate. Thank you for the F. And I'm... Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. Thank you for the paying respects. It's okay, we didn't really do a whole lot. We just got our pants stolen. And I ate food, but if that gets taken away, I'll be pretty upset. Hello? Oh. It's dudes.
¿Quieres?
Hydrate. Can I hydrate with coffee? Is that allowed? Oh, there's a dude here. Oh, shit. Please don't. Okay, well, I'll drink water then. Hold on. I'll drink water. I spilled all over myself. But thank you, Iris, for the hydrate. And the head pats, thank you. Oh, I got a whistle sprint. Okay, can I whistle sprint off of this cliff? What is that? What is that noise? Someone casting a spell on me? Savings disabled again. What the Christ? There's some magical wizard over there. Give me a frozen bass or something. Or a volt fruit, sure, whatever. Or another one. That's you? Some fuck-ass whiz robe? Yeah. Hello? Where did he come from? Uh-oh. Hello? They can do that? Is that allowed? I'm casting a spell of happiness and good fortune. Can you cast a spell to get rid of these golden guys? Can you make them golden girls? Oh, he's about to start fighting me. No! I have got to get the fuck out of here. Arnar. Oh no, please come back. Oh no! And he took my money! Bruh. That's just cruel. That's diabolical. What the hell? Did it just take more of my money? Did you hear that? What the hell was that? It gave you some after oh, I'm back here because it keeps letting me not save. Oh my god. My ass needs to get off the plateau. Please don't start raining. Oh, is this Lost Woods fog? That's great. That's great. If it doesn't take away my saving, I need to save. Like, before I make the bridge. I'm gonna save, like, right now. You need to lurk? No worries. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. What the fuck is going on? Is that a dragon part? Yeah, have a great day, Iris. It was good to see you. I still hear that Lionel and I'm scared. Was it right there? Oh no, that's a bokoblin. Oh, it's right over there where I need to go. That is just awesome. Oh, and there's a bokoblin right there. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay, okay. Why does the ground have a health bar? What is that? I'm scared. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Olizalfos. Uh-oh. No, I don't want that. Uh-oh. What? No, the music would be playing if it was a Molduga. My money. Oh, no. Oh, don't do it. Got him. Bitch, you thought. What if I throw... Lionels can no longer spawn everywhere. That's the best news I've heard all day. Oh yeah, I'm being attacked right now. I'm not gonna save. Okay, now I'm gonna save. Ooh, this game is so stressful. Oh, he's seen me. Eh. Bro is... No, I shan't say it. That's not fair, I just healed. Oh, at least I just saved. Okay. Okay. We'll get off the plateau one day, maybe. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I really wish I could rotate it without rotating my whole body. You know what I'm saying? I wish my Nintendo Switch worked. Wait, the Lionel's gone. This is my opportunity. This is my time to shine. No, my icy gourmet meat. I can't live without that. Oh, thank you for the mighty thistle. I can't live without that either. What was that noise? Oh, you. Hello. Come on, Link. You can do this, buddy. Oh, my game is saving. I'm scared. Let's go. Let's go. So how we doing, chat? While I hike up this mountain, how are we doing? I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a Lionel and I got scared. It was a Lizalfos. Also, how has the game... Go away. How has the game volume been? I can turn it up or down if needed. Shrine's up here, right? Okay. Well, that answers that. Oh shit, there's a dude right there. I do not see him. Getting brekkie ready? Hell yeah. What's for brekkie? I think sound is okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, what are we getting? Cryonis? Trout. What do we got? Oh, we are getting Cryonis. Okay. French toast. Oh, that sounds awesome. I hope you enjoy. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. I had a hiccup. I'm a puzzle-solving genius. Look at me go. Oh shit. Oh shit, a rat. Oh shit. Bro is smarter than me. Got him. Oh, 10 arrows. That's good. Big day for the matcha. Uh-oh. Please don't light me on fire, game. A weapon. Oh, please be Master Sword. Get rid of this. Okay, that's not the Master Sword, but it's better than a Boko Spear. Okay. Whee! Oh good, the world map. We love to hear it. Is there anything I'm missing? I already got the chest, so I think that's it. Alright, what are we gonna get from this old man? Mighty salt grilled fish. Thanks. Thanks for the fish. I guess. I need some lip balm. Oh, I'm about to be attacked right as I get out here, aren't I? I had time to put on my lip balm though, so we stay winning. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Oh. Oh! You know what that means, guys? It's paraglider time. Let's go. Oh, I think I skipped. Oh. Moblins can spawn everywhere. That sucks. Oh, it is Lost Woods fog. That's great. Wrong button. Okay, this is what I want. We have to go here. I think. So we're just gonna go back here. We finally getting a paraglider. I don't know what this song is. I'm so excited for the paraglider. After we get the paraglider, it means that the randomizer can now teleport us wherever it wants on the map. So that'll be fun. And I'm gonna save. Okay. Okay, isn't there a Korok in here? Have I gotten him already? Or does that happen after the... I guess that's after the plateau. Oh well. Whee! Oh my god, the fog makes my game lag so bad. Okay, you can do this, buddy. You can do this, Nintendo Switch. Why are we saving? I don't trust like that. Okay. Come on, we're so close to the paraglider. I'm so excited. Oh wait, I can whistle sprint. That is a skill. Oh shit. Oh, that's a gold moblin. You do not see it. No, 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 no. Korok time. And this is my first Korok. Okay. A shield. Okay. Ooh. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm on the run. So... Oh no. Who's after me? Hello? Oh, is that a Lionel? No, that's a Moblin. Who trying to fight? I'm trying to go to church and you're trying to fight me. Oh, I just remembered I have part of the Zora armor. What on earth is that noise? Oh, he's sleeping. Ah, thanks for the acorn. I'm a little bit busy. I am under fucking attack over here. Oh shit. I have so little health. Oh, great. That's great. That's awesome news. I hear your little feet coming towards me. Oh yeah, we need this giant woman. Save me, giant woman. Please give me another heart. You like my drip? Do you think she likes it? Please give me a heart container. Yippee! Nice. Yippee! Okay, now we gotta save. Before any more- Oh, stop yelling at me, old man. I'm trying to save my game. Fastest save in the West. Okay. Now... Oh shit. Okay, we're good. Where's that ladder we can climb? It's right here. Well, let's go. Escalada! Oh, fuck yeah! He is hauling ass up this ladder. Ah, there he is. Oh, thank God. Guardians can no longer spawn everywhere. Okay. We'll open that chest after his little cutscene. But I really don't want to watch this cutscene, so I'm gonna skip it. But,
The time has come to show you who I truly
I don't care. The last time I opened that chest in this randomizer, I got the fucking Master Sword.
the story from an age long past.
I don't care about Ganon. Oh my God, he's the king. He's the king.
Princess was my own daughter,
Oh my God.
dear Zelda.
Whoa, can you believe it?
Courageous knight who protected her right.
I cannot believe it. Why are there 3 cutscenes in a row? Thank you, Nintendo. Exposition. Yippee! Paraglider be upon ye. Alright, farewell. Go back to heaven or whatever. Or hell. I don't know. Yeah, purgatory. Destroy Ganon. I have to do my goals first. Okay, we're gonna save right away. Because I do not trust this randomizer. Oh my God, I have so many quests. Yeah, we can try to go to Impa, I guess. Impa these nuts. I'm sorry. Alright, are we ready to open this chest? I'm gonna get something lame probably, but I'm hoping for something good. Alright, chat, manifest with me. Ah! Thank you for the bonk. Manifest with me, chat. Master sword. Master sword. Master sword. Manifesting. Okay, let's open it. It's gonna be like acorn. Man. Hearty monster stew. Dang. Okay, what are we doing? I need to stretch. Oh, thank you for the bow. I need to pot. Oh my God, I know how to change bows. Shut up. I need to stretch real quick. Ooh. At least it wasn't an acorn. You're so right. Alright, stretch with me, chat. Keep those bones loose. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh! I'm gonna check my messages real quick, too. Get taller. Yeah, stretch with me so we can get taller. Yeah, I'm lengthening my bones as we speak. That's so cursed. Okay. Oh, I need... Oh, we don't have that yet. Goals not completed. That's so scary looking. Okay, we're gonna go to Impa. So let me go to my map. Okay. Impa is over there. Is that... Oh, this one's the scary one, right? We're gonna go to the tower. Oh! Okay, we froze for a second. We're gonna jump off the tower and onto off of the Great Plateau. I don't know. I'm just finishing my coffee. Man, I really wish I made this PNG tuber blink. Oh well. I'll just be staring into your soul. For the time being. Sorry, just checking things. Okay, we want to go this way. And I can't fucking see anything. Oh. Well, I hope I can see something now. But I'm going to save. Oh, game froze again. Very cool. Make a redeem to make you blink. I don't use my PNG tuber that often on like my main streams. I keep saying main streams today. But that'd be funny if I just like pasted a shitty PNG over it, making me blink. Wait, how do I... Why is it like... Why is this music so scary? What song is this in Zelda? I've never heard this. Oh, I have heard this. I just don't know where it's from. And we're gonna save again after the inventory stuff. No, don't save again. Okay, we're just gonna jump. Whee! We're in the fucking void now, apparently. I really don't like this music. It's really giving me the willies. What is this? Is this a monster area? Oh, a chest. Hasty meat and mushroom skewer. Thanks. Okay. I really wish I could see where another... Oh, that's great. That's so cool. Really wish I could see where another tower was. But it's... I can't see anything. I can see dueling peaks through the fog. And that's vaguely where we want to go. Oh no? What's oh no? The Lionels? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Oh shit. Oh, that was almost bad. Look at all these mushrooms. I hear something scary and I'm afraid to look behind me. Yeah. Thank you for the- oh, that's what I hear. The key swing. There's a Hinox over here. Passing time is disabled. I wonder where the first place we're gonna get teleported to is. Oh, a rupee. Oh, 300. That's nice. Oh my god, there are so many moblins over here. Is Is that a gold Lizalfos? That is not Uwu. Ad break starting soon? How soon? Hold on. How soon is soon? About 5 minutes. Okay. We'll take a quick break for the ad break so I can go to the bathroom and we can play some words on stream for a bit. How does that sound? Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, come at me, bitch. Get over here. Bitch. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, carrot. Escargot, okay. In this randomizer, a lot of the time it likes to give you dragon parts from like the goblins. It's quite funny. Oh, hey, a shrine. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't remember how long till the ad. 3.5 minutes. I don't know what shrine this is. Oh, the lighting is funky in here. The wind guides you. Oh god, what is with the lighting? Add in 3 minutes. Okay. Add in 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The randomizer... It just be like that sometimes, I think. Oh god, which one is this? Oh, another heart. Big day for Link. What's over here? Oh no. Curse you, leg. That's not a death, we just lost a heart. We're good. Oh, I spawned right on the edge of that one. Wow, my controller is not very fast. I need to like spam click the jump button. What's over there? Oh my god, I'm loaded. Why am I so loaded? Let's click it. No. Oh, we saved it. Why does it take me so long to jump? That's really infuriating. Oh, there we go. Oh. Come on. Arnar. Oh, they just took away a bunch of my money. Oh, I want to get to that chest. You know what, though? I think we're gonna take a break here. Because the ad starts in 1 minute. And I don't want to go get distracted. So... let me mute the game. And put on some tunes. And I will put on... some words on stream. A randomizer giveth and it taketh away. It's so true. Alright, let's go play some words on stream for a bit. I will see you in a few minutes. Take care. Have a good break. See you soon. BRB. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice break. Oh, there we are. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, my game is muted. Hold on, I'm gonna leave the music on. Because, oh, yippee, 3-stream streak. Hell yeah, Dano. I think I might actually end here. Sorry, I know we just took a break, but I'm not feeling so great, so I might just, like, relax. I don't know how it happened in the middle of the stream, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Twitch is weird. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I just kind of want to rest now. I just took a break and I'm like, oh wait, we're about to end this, hold on, I will unmute the game. We'll finish this shrine and then we can, because I'm like literally about to end. And I want that chest. Is there a way to get that chest? Like, what is with... Hold on. Oh yeah? Yeah, I kind of forgot I was in the middle of a shrine. What's up here? Okay. That's not helpful. Oh, come on. Yes, we did it. Okay. That wasn't worth it. Oh, bass. Yay. Yay, we did it. Why am I getting so many things? What is going on here? Okay, now we gotta make our way back over here. Fuck. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Nice. We got that fancy fit. Let's go. Look at our drip. Look at our drip. We're so fancy. Can I fucking... There we go. Alright, what are we gonna get from you, old man? Okay, okay. Great! Thank you for healing me, and for the spirit orb, I suppose. I suppose. Okay. Where were we? We were in, like, the... I don't remember. We just made it off the plateau. Okay. Let's hope I don't get attacked immediately. Okay. Gets attacked immediately. Ooh. Topaz, I can sell that. Oh my god, I'm getting so many quests. What the hell? Okay. Oh my god. The side quests. Okay, progress saved. Now we'll just do this. Let me turn off my controller. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Sorry it couldn't be longer. I can tell I'm not feeling 100% right now, and I don't really want to push myself. Sorry for the music jump scare. But yeah, let's switch over to the ending scene. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun. Come on, Nintendo Switch, close the software. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you get good rest. Thank you. I hope so too. I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day, I think. I've been working real hard lately, so I need to relax. I think I know who we're gonna raid, though. Yeah, we're gonna raid this person. Okay. We're gonna go raid my friend Canty. They are playing Wander Stars. No idea what that is, but it looks cute. And yeah, make sure to copy and paste whichever raid message works for you. We're gonna go say hi. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. Oh, excuse me, I hiccup. I don't have any more streams planned for this week. But I would like to stream some more. We'll just see how it works out. But yeah, have a great day, everyone. I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.